Okay, Chloe, say hi to everyone. Remind everyone, how old are you? 9. And Chloe's preparing for Festival of Trees. We the what? You're not? So I hope so, because there's only 8 spots. So, and if you feel comfortable enough today, and it might go well, you might as well play. And don't stress about that, right? So if something doesn't happen, it's okay. So nothing to be stressed about. Okay, C major scale, 2 octaves, contrary motion. Especially when the first finger. And also contrary motion means you're starting on middle C and you're going out with both hands. So that's what contrary motion means, right? That's okay, don't worry about that. Okay, so what I want you to do, I want you to sit kind of taller, so bring your feet actually closer to yourself, like you're almost standing, and play it one. Yeah, let's see, I'm gonna raise your seat, okay? It's not going to be enough in Jensen, okay? So bring your feet even closer to yourself. So it's going to feel like you standing, right? And see if your belly button is kind of against the middle. You probably need to shift just slightly towards the left. That looks like it to me. And let's try it one more time and see if you can keep 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Good. See, go ahead and put the 1 and 3 together. That's what happens when you, do you see how close it is? Actually, touch it here. Yeah, that's where the first finger is supposed to come to. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then do the same with 4. Yeah, here we go. So drop your hand just slightly lower. Go ahead and kind of hook up to my hands. That's how it's supposed to, yeah, and give me the full weight of your hand, like pull. Yay, here we go. That's how it's supposed to feel a little bit when you're playing piano, like you're pulling slightly down. Because if you're tall, it's very hard for first finger to come because it's shorter, right? Do you see? So try. Perfect. Down. 5, 4, 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Same thing. Remember, just a little bit down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay. So, but contrary motion means it's actually both hands. So what I want you to do for the next week, practice left hand from middle C down and then up, but like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? And then we're gonna put it together and then you're gonna do the contrary motion. Does that make sense? Okay. C major scale 2 octaves, not the contrary motion yet, but left hand from, let me do it better. I cannot stand my own writing, it's so so confusing. I don't know how my students learn. Okay, so here it is. C major scale, left hand from middle C down and then up 2 octaves. Okay, and see if you can feel like longer fingers, like you're pulling on the keys a little bit. Okay, good job. Let's move on to the next one. Absolutely correct here, but what does it say here? Single note. So what is equal? Would be single note you could put here instead of 2 8 notes? Yeah, that's exactly right. Okay, let's go ahead and erase this one and put a quarter note. Excellent. Now let's look here. So you're supposed to have 3/4 notes, right? 3/4 beats, right? You have 1, 2, you have 3, and then you have additional, right? So you have to change this one to make it fit within 3 beats. You have to add something to it. You didn't even have to erase it, you could just draw something on that. Here you go, it's an 8th note, right? Good job, perfect. And just to make it absolutely clear, color it inside, because we usually have it darkened, right? Very good. And the last one, do you see what is missing here? You have 3/4 notes. This is gonna make 1/4 note, and this is only a half of the quarter note, right? So it's not gonna be an 8th note that you need here to make up to 3/4 notes, right? Something different. So you have 1 beat here, you're missing 2 more beats. So let's figure out one more time. So you need a single note. Also, how many beats is this one? Only? And you also have 1 here, and you need, yeah, you need 2. So go ahead, erase this one and put just a single note that's going to be equal 2 beats. Take your time. It's you know it. It's just, it's somewhere in your brain. It's just not did not click yet. It will. Very good. Here you go. Does it make more sense now? Yeah. Good. So let's move on. So for the next week, go ahead and look for those and tell me which one you don't know. Do you know andante? Andante means walking tempo. It's like this. Right? Vivace, it's Italian word. Like if you read it, do you see how it's in that's called italics, like the slanted text, right? So this means vivace, and vivace means quick, lively tempo. And vivace would be like this. Does it make sense? Okay. So sforzando means set an accent on another chord. This doesn't mean forte forte, that means fortissimo. This one, okay? So go ahead, say andante. Andante. Yeah, I know. You want to say andante, right? Because it looks like and. So it's an andante. Andante. Very good. Vivace. Vivace. Vivace, exactly right. And it's so silly. It feels like I'm in Idaho. When would I ever need vivace? But imagine that one day you go to Italy, right? You might travel, and then it's nice to know a little bit about Italian, okay? This one is sforzando. 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 Sando, yeah, you can say sando, everybody will understand, but it's sando like in pizza, the ts sound. Say pizza. Sforzando. It's so easy to say in pizza, it's so hard to say in sforzando. That's okay, okay. Fortissimo. Fortissimo, very good. Allegro. Allegro. And it's like allegro. Allegro. Allegro, like allegro, yeah, allegro, yeah, very good. And allegro means fast tempo. It would be tam pam 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 tam tam pam 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 pam. Sequence is a repeated pattern starting on different notes, like this. This is a sequence. Okay. Accidental is a sharp or flat or natural sign, and repetition is repeating a melodic pattern exactly like this. Make sense? Okay, good. So try your best to remember those. Mm-hmm. And if you feel like you lost, feel free to Google it. you know how to do that, right? Yeah. Nothing like Googling the word you don't know. Okay, let's quickly look at this part. Number 10, 2 times a day. Very good. Remember, C sharp, C natural, E flat, E natural. Looks like a snake and feels very creepy. Very good. Left hand. F sharp. And it's a third finger. It's going to be easier. F sharp. F natural, and then this one is G. Oh, wait a second. You only were supposed to do good. Now see, you have to name it. That's the trickiest part. So singing and naming. C sharp, C natural, E flat, E natural. Okay, go ahead, just say them. I'm gonna play, you say them, okay? C sharp, C natural, E flat, E natural, F sharp, F natural, A flat, A natural. I see the cat, I play the cat. Okay, let's try it now, both. That's going to be tricky. So you have to play and name it. So just do one at a time. C sharp, C natural, E flat, E natural. Very good. Left hand. F sharp, F sharp. F sharp, F natural, A flat, A natural. Very good. Okay. So for the next week, do the second part of that. This one, you got your A. Okay. Just for the second part. Very good job, Chloe. I'm very proud of you. I know it feels like we're moving slowly, but you're doing really well. Okay, let's do this part too. Left hand. It's A major, right? So have 3 sharps. And this A, yeah, it's this A. Such a cool scale, right? That's okay. Let's try it one more time and only down. Sit a little bit taller. Like you're almost standing, like you can't always stand up. And play it one more time, just this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Start with 2 sharps. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 1. Yeah, that's the trick. 1, 2, 3, 1. And your 1 has to come on E. Yeah. Very good. So, I'd say your up is fine. It's the down that needs to be practicing. You know why? Because we're going away from the center of our body. And it's always trickier so I want you to practice left hand. Okay. Left hand only down. Okay, easy enough. Okay, let me hear this. Let's do it in rhythm. I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Okay, let's try this. Okay, not just left hand 2 times a day. This is just both hands actually. That's what it is. Does it make sense? So it's both hands just playing A major chord, and this, what are you doing, called arpeggio, because it's like harp, right? You like plucking the strings all across the keyboard, okay? And this is going to be played by one hand. Left hand, that you're exactly right, yeah. So this is left hand, this is right hand, this is, yeah, this is right hand. And although it looks very confusing, but the same three notes, A, C sharp, E, so you're going to stay in one position. Stay in one position, okay? Arpeggio. Right. Oh my, Chloe, now you need 45 minutes lesson. I keep saying I'm giving you too much homework. Okay, let me hear the dance in F major.
The whole thing.
The what?
The whole thing.
The whole what?
The whole thing.
Yeah, whatever you practice. If you practice the whole thing, let's do the whole thing. It's okay. Yeah. Try to keep going. So hard. That's okay. So the interesting thing, what happens with us when we're nervous or play for someone else, we usually get lost somewhere in the middle, and it's so hard to get back on track, right? Because we know exactly how to get from here to here, but we don't know how to start here. So that's why I want you to be able to skip over. Between now, we're still gonna practice out there, okay? I'm gonna send you practicing separately when our lesson is up. But I want you to start practicing from memory from different chunks. So let's practice starting from measure 13. So find your position. It's G and E, right? And it's both second fingers, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. What is good about that? Yeah, it's both second fingers. Mm-hmm. And remember, it's C in the bass, right? Make sure your pinky's on C. Pinky in the left hand. Yeah, it's this one. Actually, what is good about it, do you see how this one is C and B flat, and this is B flat, right? You see those two? Very good. Let's do it one more time, again from measure 13. Well, actually, never mind. Let's go from 15, so you can start from 15 as well. Mm-hmm. Very good. Now what I want you to do, I want you to picture it in your mind. C, B flat, and then try not to look down until you finish the T, da, da, da. Mm-hmm. And make your back very strong. Yeah, strong here. You were just a little bit too wide. Yeah, mm-hmm. Good job. Do it several more times. So this is your measure 15 and 16. T, 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 T. Very nice. Now try one more thing. Instead of, I know it feels like you have to push really hard inside. I want you to kind of stand on the key, and instead of pushing inside, I want you to kind of push out of the key, like you, yeah. Can you do the same in the both hands? So you make sure your back is really strong. Yeah, here we go. Ready, go. Push out. Yeah, and that's better sound. So here is your shape. That's your shape for the chord. T, ta, ba, ba. yourself and feel like you're pushing against the ground a little bit. I'm gonna set you, yeah, do it one more time. And scoot back just a little bit on the, make sure that you're, both of you feel like super sturdy. You feel like you can jump off your seat very quick. Ready? Ready, go. Good, good. Can we do it one more time, several times? And let's see if you can be a little bit lighter and quicker. Because if we're pressing too hard here to make sound, right? It becomes very hard to move. It's like pressing on the seat. Good job, yeah. Good job. Nice. A little bit less work from your shoulders, a little bit more from your back. You're doing really well. One more time. Same place. Yep. Because it's less comfortable. So now let's go to measure 13 and let's try from here. Push inside of them, right? Kind of right on the keys a little bit more. Ballerina. One more time. Make sure you're starting on 4. So, what is good about this one? G and E in there. Good job. Not bad. Nice. Okay. So what I'm suggesting, do you see how it's tricky on the second page, right? Go ahead and now try to start from the beginning. There's also this thing, so that means you have to play this one louder, this one softer, this one slightly louder, and then you have to slow down and soften up here. So many things. Isn't that enough to remember the notes? So notice how it's probably was much better at home, right? Yeah, and it's always the case when we play for someone else, right? So that means it's ready, but it's not ready enough. See if you can get it ready by the end of Oscar's lesson so we can run it on the big instrument. If it still doesn't go well, don't stress about this. It just needs a little bit more time, and don't think that you did something wrong or you didn't practice enough. It's just the nature of those things when we present them to other people, okay? So you still made a very good progress, okay? So let's switch you with Oscar. Go ahead, take this one, you probably will need it, and work on the second page mostly, because first page is fine, right? And work backwards in those little sections, so if something happens at the end of the first line, you can skip to the second. So if something happens here, you can skip to the third, okay? Okay, good job.
thing.